Now, I came across this interview. I believe it was done a couple of days ago. But I feel like, I should go ahead and do a quick little breakdown, because there's a lot of people that don't quite understand Jaguar Wright, and a lot of people that don't understand Orlando Brown. And because I understand crazy, you know what I'm saying, or things that we label in society as crazy, I'm finna just go through this and just give my take on what they're actually talking about. Because a lot of times they talk in code, and then a lot of times I don't think people understand that these two are extremely spiritual. Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown, they're extremely spiritual. And then halfway through, with the drinking of the alcohol, they're opening themselves up to possession. So you're going to see multiple personalities come out in Orlando Brown. And I now understand, because I see everything on a spiritual level. Those are other entities speaking through him. And who knows if them other entities know things that we don't quite know, because they're in the spiritual realm. So yeah, I be listening and close to what the heck some of these people be saying. So let's listen.
That's so special. Yeah, I have a disease.
And he's smart with how he puts it out too, because we do have to have a certain way of how we put this deep, how we put certain information out. We have to have a certain way of how we do that, but some of the stuff, you have to make it probably sound crazy, even funny. Cat Williams did it. I mean, he was like, yeah, man, I was going to these Hollywood parties, and and I walk into one room and I'm like, is that Professor Oakleby? You know what I'm saying? And he got everybody laughing, but he's really trying to tell you, like, these people are all sick, and they be doing a lot of sick shit. And now we realize it with freaking P. Diddy. But it's like, even like the Orlando Browns. Now, Jaguar Wright, she'll just come out and straight say it. And this is why everybody was calling her freaking crazy years ago. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's jealous. And they're still doing it from Jay-Z. And looking at this lady's history, I look at a person's history. Was she telling the truth when she was rambling about the other person all them years? She was telling the damn truth. So this new person that she's rambling about, I don't care how many cease and desists or whatever the heck they want to send out and be like, oh, she's lying and all this other stuff or whatever. No, looking at her history, she was telling the truth. So there is possible that she's telling the truth about you too. It's now possible that she's telling the truth about you too. But I think Orlando has like multiple personality disorders. I honestly think that this baby, because we know he started in the industry when he was 6. And when these kids go through this trauma, they go through something called disassociation. I keep talking about this disassociation, where it creates multiple personality disorders. And then when they get on drugs and stuff too, drugs disassociate you too, disassociates your spirit from your body. Okay, so if your soul is being also disassociated in some type of a way, and it's allowing yourself to be open. So throughout this, you see Orlando talking. The more and more cups of alcohol he has, you're going to see other entities. You have to look at this on a spiritual level.
It's called God. I can't sit at certain tables because I have God on me. I can't talk to certain people because I have God on me. I can't be around certain things because I have God on me. I can't eat.
And only people will really understand that truly see things on a spiritual level. The way I see how the devil been playing this beast system, because we're already in the beast system. You already in. Okay. But how I see how the devil play with people in this beast system is he's played with their hearts. Okay. He played with their hearts. He played with your feelings. He's going to talk about God and faith and everything else. I think I just seen Kamala doing some speech. Yes, because faith, you guys all have faith. You move in society with faith. Yeah, faith of what? Not faith of God, faith of the system. You move in society with faith of the system. The system tell you to go out and get a jab. You gonna run out and freaking get it. You move in faith in that. You're freaking idiots, But she's like, yes, you move in faith and this and that and all the third. And we got to come together. And then they keep promoting all this racist stuff. The media is controlled. Yeah, we're going to keep putting out the police brutality. We're going to keep pushing all that out there because these people are emotionally sensitive. And this is going to bother them. And we can force them to pick what side we want them to pick. Yeah, so let's
certain things because I have God on me. I can't see certain people, or I can't hug certain people because I have God on me. I can't even go out and look into the stars, and I can't even say, hey, you know what? That's this and this is that for tonight. because I got God on me. And
you're already in the matrix, baby. You're already in that system because you see everything for face value. Everything. As long as you keep walking outside and looking up at the sky and being like, that is the sky. Who the fuck told you that was the sky? You're programmed ever since you were a little baby. Your mama started doing it when she was a kid. She was programmed, and when you was a baby, you go to the park. You look up at the sky. You didn't get to form that assumption on your own as to what that was. Your mama probably told you that is the sky. You went to school. They tell you that is the sky. You're being programmed. Okay? When you look up, is that really the fucking sky?
You know, I can't see certain people, or I can't hug certain people because I have God on me. I can't even go out and look into the stars, and I can't even say, hey, you know what? This is that, that's this, and this is that for tonight because I got God on me.
All of them is finna start talking. It's like he started off this interview, and it's like, listen, it's a lot of these entities finna start talking. You know, so she was like, you saw me upstairs and you said I was Jay-Z. What does that mean?
I want to know. Under the secret decoder ring.
It's two things, you know.
That's what I love about it. No. It's like.
See, Orlando can't be 100% serious with it. But Jaguar, she can get on a more spiritual type level. And then she's one of them people like me. It's like she'll listen to somebody like Orlando Brown. Most of y'all be like, they're crazy as all goddamn here. But then I think a lot of people is not necessarily hindering on that, because some of y'all are actually starting to be like, some of y'all was like, Orlando is crazy as all goddamn here. But now some people is like, this dude is really telling some stuff. If you really listen, it's kind of like listening to a kid that's all over the place. But then, you know, there's certain bits and pieces that maybe you should write down, and maybe you should go back and maybe you should ask them about why they said that. You know what I'm saying?
I do breadcrumb, but you do micro breadcrumb trail. And I watch you tie the energies of people together and try to get.
And I like how she just said that, how you tie the energies of people together, because we are all souls. So she's like, listen, Tupac is, what he was just saying is you're connected to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're spiritually connected to all of them. But Diddy is spiritually connected to Tupac. Tupac is spiritually connected to Diddy. Diddy is spiritually connected to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is spiritually connected to you. You are spiritually connected to all of them. So I think when we start seeing and understanding stuff on a more of a spiritual level, it's coming out crazy. And then these are other entities. I don't think this is 100% like Orlando. I think Orlando, the baby Orlando, been somewhat disassociated from his body throughout all the trauma, all the BS that he probably had been going through. He's probably already somewhat disassociated from his body. And these could be other entities and things like that speaking. I be thinking that with him.
People to look and say, this is no different than this. This is no different than this. This is no different than this. You connect the dots.
Well, the only thing that you do, think about you every single day. I want to make love to your body, baby. Won't you do me naughty? Cause I like it when you do me that way. Yeah. And when you come say, ooh, got my hair all screwed up. Look at the expression on your face.
Okay.
You turn me up.
Okay, Orlando can sing. I ain't know Orlando can sing like that. Orlando can sing. But this interview, we can't do this whole thing. Okay. Y'all did good together. That'll be a good song, probably. Yeah.
Form that doesn't sit well with the American people.
Okay, what he's saying now? So, okay, let me see.
Why are there? This is a real conversation.
Why are there the same president?
And you heard what she said. Don't be fooled. This is a real conversation. You don't have to. You only have to tell people that take everything as a joke, stuff like this, because you can listen to some of the stuff that they saying. That's why I said I'm finna help to decipher the crazy, what y'all think is crazy.
Candidates and not different ones. You know, I mean, even though.
Wait a minute, let me go back on that.
Ever thought that it would be cool for Rebe to even think that she would have to deal with these battles. And the battles is that's what I'm talking about. We are the Jacksons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see where you go.
See, and we stand on a certain platform that doesn't sit well with the American people.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real conversation. Why are there the same presidential candidates and not different ones? You know, I mean, even though we still have a black woman running for president, that's still Farrakhan.
Nah. Because you don't know who the hell that is. You know, y'all look at everything on the outside. You look at the outside flesh of everything. I'm going to choose her because the outside physical of her shows that she's black. Y'all don't give a damn nothing about these people's spirits. You don't care if you is finna put a whole demonic, demented freaking spirit in the freaking White House. You know, you don't care. You don't care. You don't care, you know. And they say it goes by, you know, in the Bible, it does tell us, you know, how will you be able to discern? And it said you'll be able to discern by their works. And I looked at Trump's works from when he was president for 4 years and Kamala and Biden's works since they've been in there for 4 years. And Trump, if I go by that, I'm choosing Trump. If I go by that, I'm choosing Trump. Trump did way more than Kamala and Biden. Did way more than. And then the fact that Biden's daughter diary just got freaking leaked showing that he's a goddamn pedo and he been taking showers with this little girl and inappropriately doing inappropriate things with his daughter. Then we got all these other inappropriate videos of him out there. Kamala knows that this dude is a freaking pedo. So the fact that you even stood behind a pedo president and supported this man, that lets me know that I can see that these people ain't freaking right. These people ain't freaking right. But then the person that will sit and talk about you know, the trafficking of kids and stuff like that, you know, has been Trump. But my thing is this, I would still have to see him. You can talk about it all freaking day, but you still got to do something about it. You still got to do something freaking about it. But the fact that he even talks about it, that right there even like puts me a little bit towards him. Because that is something that is they trying to shut that down. Don't want people paying no attention to that, period. To what's happening to these babies. You know, and all these kids that are disappearing. Millions of kids every freaking year. Yeah, you know. I'll keep going.
Okay.
People are upset
what are we doing? What are we doing with
my Kamala thing.
Yeah, what are we doing
People
with
are
the fact
upset
that Farrakhan is actually running for president?
I hear what you're saying, but I have a bigger problem with dealing the fact,
Stupid.
You know, like the whole John Legend thing.
What is that?
I don't know.
John Legend.
Is it Botox or not?
Okay, now I came across some stuff with John Legend and his wife, and they're extremely creepy because, you know, the Pizzagate that came out with Hillary Clinton with all these kids being sold under this like Comet Pizza, like the Comet Pizza was supposed to have been a cover up for people ordering and placing orders for freaking kids, like elitists placing orders for kids. And John Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, would make all types of comments, especially her making comments about. She said, Chrissy Teigen posted on her ex one time, she was like, I love seeing little girls do splits. She was like, I ought to be in jail. I'm like, why in the hell is this whole posting stuff like that? Girls doing splits. A whole bunch of other stuff. Then she was posting her picture in Alice in Wonderland. And Alice in Wonderland and the rabbit. The rabbit, when you always seeing this rabbit in movies, we seeing it in the movie, the Jordan Peele movie with Us, where the little girl ended up getting her body switched out at the end, and it was a whole bunch of little rabbits in there. You'll see Macaulay Culkin, and he'll be posting a lot of stuff with rabbits, and come to find out that the rabbit symbolism is equated to the death of these kids, is equated to the adrenochrome, the secretion that they're taking out of these dead kids, that these elitists use to stay youthful and beautiful because they're friggin' witches. You know, yes, most witches want to take, dark witches, what do they take from? To keep themselves beautiful and youthful and everything else. They take from the freaking kids. You see that in movies. But that is not movie shit. That is real shit. Yeah, let's continue. Let's freaking continue. But what she finna say about John Legend? Because I've been knowing him and his wife is definitely on. They definitely a part of it. Mm-hmm.
Guy Smiley, very Sesame Street.
You don't like it?
But not the Botox, not the fillers.
Why not?
He got Botox?
Because how do you think
John Legend got Botox?
How do we go from Farrakhan to Botox?
That's what I'm talking about. He can't open his mouth anymore. He can't even blink.
So what are we doing with this?
She said he can't even blink. Don't tell me John Legend is becoming like the next
what about his mouth?
Stallone.
You didn't move your mouth when you got on it. Did you see his last interview?
No.
He barely blinked. I was reading the teleprompter. I ain't mad at you.
She's stupid.
I've never watched your mom. I never
because you brought up Kamala.
watched them.
You brought up Kamala, and John Legend did a whole PSA on social media.
Kamala and John Legend
nice
did
to the Haitians.
Oh,
yeah, but he had the fillers in, and it.
Oh, that's what she was saying.
Nah.
Okay. That was what that was.
Oh, that is funny.
Stage, no, listen to me. He just got on stage, and he was just. I want to thank you.
Now this right here, okay, I definitely believe this right here. I believe this because these guys that, yeah, you know, because Bow Wow is another one. He be out here beating up on women. Bow Wow be out here beating up on women, and he jumped from woman to woman to woman to woman. I always thought something was wrong with men that did that. Even Lil Wayne for the longest time. It was like, yeah, he got married to Toya when they was younger. They had Regine together. But I'm doing other stuff, y'all. So. And then the picture surfaced with him and Baby kissing each other on the lips. So it's just like, that just made it even more suspect. Man, we kind of already know something might not be right there.
And even Jermaine Dupri was like, yo, my nigga. Okay, so they asked me about Nick Cannon.
Okay, so like I said, it's going to be multiple personalities coming out with Orlando. It's going to be multiple freaking personalities. This is probably the sodomite personality that's coming out right now. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit to this. We know that when they was all young and in Nickelodeon, they was doing all kind of nasty stuff. Okay. And then he just telling it.
I like your trans.
You just hired. No. Hold on. Mm-hmm. That's not funny. You're going down. You don't even own Wildin' Out. You only own Wildin'.
And that is freaking true because we be thinking a lot of these people own their stuff, and then look at what's happening to them. Look at what happened to freaking Wendy Williams. Is it really their money? You know? So these people, So like, yeah, we want to think that, oh, you know, Nick Cannon, he got good money coming in. Yeah, whatever, whatnot. And then maybe he got to where he is because he got with the right execs. He was doing the right thing with the right execs, just like P. Diddy. And the ones that's out there doing the right things with the right execs, probably like Jay-Z, you know, is the ones out there, probably the ones like Jay-Z, is probably the ones out there getting everything, you know. Yes, even Will Smith. The ones out there giving up that budussy, them the ones out there is getting on the top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then when it come down to it, if you really want me to jump down, I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, I'm in the city, bro. I'm out here. Nigga, my baby mama put the brace on a nigga. My wife put the brace on a nigga, bro. The police, everybody know I'm out here, nigga. I'm a bad boy. Nigga, you don't know Orlando Brown is in Arizona? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Fine then, nigga. So then, all right, cool, right?
Right.
So then now we out here. And we in Arizona, and I'm like, all right, well, we in Mesa, we in Tempe.
Oh, Mesa's fabulous.
Tempe, all that. But they hit me with this, like, why don't you come down to with me on this Nick Cannon? And I'm like, the first time I step on stage, and they give me a mic, Jaguar, and I look at him and say, Nick. They're gonna say, be sucking dick. And I can't.
Hell no.
Nick be sucking dick. Nick, and I can't do that.
And I believe it, because I honestly feel like the ones that be on top, the ones that y'all want to glorify, well, he's a great businessman. Jay-Z is number one, the best rapper of all time. How he get best rapper of all time? Then stop goddamn lying, because this is a goddamn lie. That is a freaking lie. You know what I'm saying? That is a freaking lie. And I wouldn't even say you the best businessman just because you done sold out so many freaking times and you done stepped on and stole so many people's styles and all that. That's a great businessman. Like, it's like, no, I'm starting to see the people that sit on the top that have the most money are the biggest. I see it. The people that sit on top, the more money you accumulate in this world, the closer you get to. I mean, you can be praised and highly favored and tell yourself and tell the public that every freaking day. But let's see. The more and more wealth that you accumulate, how highly favored, we will see that you truly are. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be a broke carpenter like Jesus and be closer to God.
Because I love Nick. And Nick don't be just sucking on no Nick, I can't just get on stage.
He's like, he can't have me on Wild and Out. So basically right now, I think he's like, Nick Cannon ain't had me on Wild and Out yet. Pretty much. And the reason why he ain't had me on there, because if he do have me on Wild and Out, he know I'm going to be up on that stage telling everybody that he sucked, that he ain't going to want that. He ain't going to want that. Now, when people be drinking, like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with what the heck we was just probably, well, I guess. Like, he flowed into the Bow Wow situation, then he flowed into the Nick Cannon situation. I don't know. I don't know why he keep bringing them two up, but I believe what he's saying.
I think he's saying Nick. You gotta stop
What's
it.
really funny is nobody's figured out your Jaguar, right?
The funny thing about that part is I am.
She funny. And then she know how to play with that. She said the funny thing is people didn't even realize that you're Jaguar right. Meaning that we have the same energy and we out here exposing these mother effers. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say Jaguar Wright is the same as Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is the same as Cat Williams. Cat Williams is the same as such and such. You know, they all one and the same at the end of the day. That's what I think they mean about it.
I am actually her. And then they're gonna be like, oh my god, we knew it was her. Yes. Clones. 1 + 2 + 3 + 4.
So, real quick, can we ask, Diddy?
Orlando, just chill out. Hold on one second. What?
Diddy's arrested.
Whoosh gosh, whoosh wash.
Orlando, what does that mean to you, Jaguar? What does that mean to you? Because, again,
Well, I'm Orlando.
okay,
And he's now Jaguar.
so
what?
let's talk. Diddy's arrested.
So what? Okay, so basically what's going on is you're talking about my friend still, and then you're still talking about her, and then nobody can act like the elephant in the room is not going to be talked about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my nigga didn't do. It's two different Diddies. You have Jaleel White.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you definitely have Jaleel White.
Okay, so we know who Jaleel White ain't. That's the one that played Steve Urkel on Family and was it Family Matters? Yeah, I think Jaleel White is the one that played Steve Urkel. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, because this is finna be all over the place because he is drunk, but I do believe that he is open because it is alcohol, and I do believe that he's speaking, and demonic spirits or other spirits and other entities are also speaking. So what I'm taking from this is by he's saying that the Diddy that you see that's in there, and I honestly truly believe this. I honestly think that when these people be doing, sometimes when people do the most foulest, nastiest stuff, I honestly think that you do have people that are disassociated. I believe that these are demons that are committing these acts. These are evil spirits, demonic spirits, whatever, that are committing these acts. Okay. And, allegedly P. Diddy right now is in jail going through withdrawals because this man had become a whole addict, all right? He wasn't never in his right goddamn mind. The last couple of years that we've been seeing, decades we've been seeing Diddy is high as I don't know what. He's open. So most likely what we have been seeing on the outside, like I said, we see Diddy, but on the inside, these are demonic and entities and spirits and whatever else. And the one that's sitting in jail right now waking up to this, because I honestly feel like evil and demonic spirits can commit certain crimes and can do certain things inside of your body. You know, can be opened, especially by drugs and stuff like that, to do things that you normally would not do. Okay. Then once you end up getting taken down, and then the highs start coming down, and then the essence of Diddy, the true Diddy that's in there, is the one that is now at the forefront of all of this. And it's like, listen, I don't remember doing half of that shit. I don't remember doing half of that stuff what y'all talking about. These people are out here lying. And I honestly believe that Diddy believes that these people probably are lying. And he's been, the demented spirit done set his ass up. Okay? So this is why God will not save you from your own ignorance. You allow yourself to be bamboozled. You allow yourself to be driven to do things that you probably normally would not freaking do. And you're pushed to do things based off. You're pushed to do things based off of fear. Fear is making you run out and put stuff in your bodies that is not freaking good for you. Fear is making you move this way. Oh, I'm going to pick this lady that has a tan over this white dude because, yeah, I think she's more for me. And you don't understand that both of those are demented spirits playing a game, just going up against, just playing a game with y'all, you know. Oh, they're so stupid. They look at everything on the outside. They're going to pick this black lady. And the black lady, this going to be the one that's going to destroy you. Like, your own people, the one that you choosing because you ain't looking at everything on a spiritual level. So now I understand that saying. Like the thing, like the greatest, what was it? The biggest deception that Satan could pull over the world was making them believe that he does not exist. And I asked about how is that when every time I turn around, oh, it's the devil, oh, it's the devil, oh, it's the devil. I was like, people talk about the devil on a daily freaking basis. So obviously they believe that the devil exists. Like how? I never quite understood that saying because I was like, people have been from what, you know, for as long as I can freaking remember, people have always talked about the devil. Ain't nobody forgot. But when I started looking at it on a spiritual sense, I'm like, people can talk about the devil all day long and be literally sitting at the table with the devil, literally be ready to go out and fight and vote for the devil, literally helping to build up the devil system because you are already in the beast system, baby. You're already in the beast system. Y'all don't even realize it. The beast system has already been formed right up under your nose and you helped to form it. And you're still out here participating in that system. So that right there just showed me that people literally, they say the devil exists, but in their hearts, deep down inside, based off of how they're moving, they don't really believe that that entity exists. They don't really believe that that entity is out there that's in the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's and in the media and in the Kamalas and whoever else, you know, playing with you on a major freaking level, you know, like you really don't understand that because you're still fighting and rooting and following the beast and participating in the beast system. So I was like, yeah, you know, yeah.
But Kim Porter is the real Puff.
Y'all don't be listening, but I hear it.
But she said that first. But she said that first, though. When she said Kim Porter,
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, Jag, and she's like, yeah, but Kim Porter is the real Puff. Okay, let's go back because, like, you got to understand, crazy. These people be saying stuff that you.
Niggas arrested.
Okay, so what? Okay, so basically, what's going on is you're talking about my friend still, and then you're still talking about her, and then nobody can act like the elephant in the room is not going to be talked about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my nigga didn't do. It's two different Diddies. You have Jaleel White, Yo, bro, you definitely have Jaleel White, but Kim Porter is the real Puff.
Y'all don't be listening, but I hear it.
But she said that first. But she said that first, though. When she said Kim Porter was the real Puff, nobody's listening. Nobody's hearing it. Or like, that's not my business. My business is little Hollywood stuff. Orlando's business is little Hollywood stuff. Jaguar's business is what she's been through in the music game. What she's been through on the high levels of the music game. What people want to do and what people see inside of the music game. That's what she's been through. That's what my mother has been through. I've only been through the television aspect of what people can do if you allow them to.
Mm-hmm.
It's two different levels.
And he's telling...
What does that level mean?
So he's talking about the music industry, of course, and then he's talking about the movie industry. They're still all connected. But he's saying Jaguar Wright sees one side, and I get to see the other side, you know. And I get to see how far people will go if you allow them to go. That's no different than what I just said about this beast system. You're out there thinking you have a voice, you know, and you keep participating in this beast system, and you keep allowing the P. Diddy's to flourish. Jaguar Wright can be just a little bit more. I think both of them hinder on the spiritual aspect of things, but I think Jaguar Wright is a little bit more spiritual than Tasha. Or she portrays herself to be a little bit more spiritual. Just some of the stuff that she says. And maybe she's a little bit more deep with it because she's actually in it. Tasha on some things is on the outside looking in. And then getting emails from this person, emails from that, stories from this person, store, text, whatever, calls, whatever. She sits with some celebrities and gets some information from them. But Jaguar has actually been in it. Jaguar has actually seen it. Jaguar has actually been affected by it. So when it comes to some things, I definitely hinder a little bit more with Jaguar on it. But it's like, yeah, I just can't wait for the day for hopefully they come together, sit down, and just stop the BS. Because Pisces is also the most sensitive sign. They can be a little bit more sensitive than the Cancers. Like Pisces, I have people that I know in my life that have been Pisces. There has been times where, like, saying things, sometimes you have to be walking on eggshells. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells, especially being somebody that is extremely blunt. I would think that Jag and Tasha would understand that because they can be extremely blunt. But these people, Pisces can take things the wrong way. They can hear you say something that you didn't actually hear. And they hearing it as something else, you know. And I would just advise Pisces sometimes is just kind of like just sit back, take in what the person is saying. And just not overly react.
So Jag, you again.
Jamie Foxx, don't you show that podcast smile that I love so much.
That's not.
You see
that smile? These is the other spirits. Like I'm telling you, when people get on alcohol and they start drinking and they do certain drugs. Yeah, and they do certain drugs. Them demonic spirits being there, them demonic spirits be coming out too. These is like multiple personalities. From what I'm seeing, it's like multiple personalities is coming out of Orlando. And I listen for the ones that's throwing out some truth. And then them other ones,
Wait, so
Jamie got that smile.
so who is the next Diddy? Meaning
Janet Jackson.
Who is the next one to go down?
Janet Jackson is not going down for nobody. No. But we can rest all them niggas booty holes with Janet Jackson. She got all that boy pussy.
Yeah.
All that boy pussy. I told you, this is just rebeat.
Hey, listen.
Janet has gotten away with a lot. My wife, hey, Janet, you know, I know you let me get away with a lot, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put no glasses on, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Jag, like, listen, I ain't even got to say nothing because he finna be saying everything. Okay. I mean, I definitely believe that it holds some truth to that Janet done got away probably. Because Janet had... We gonna just let Orlando talk on this one.
And I love you, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for letting me fly, you know what I'm saying? Be that guy, you know what I mean? Don't ask me why, you know what I mean? Open my eyes. Ooh, yeah, baby, let me take a ride real quick over this way to this camera. Like, I love you, Janet Jackson.
Orlando, hold on, wait. Tito just passed. Come on, man. You got it. Come on.
Who just passed, my brother?
Tito Jackson, yeah.
Who, Jamie Foxx? You lying to me, cuz. Oh, my mama, you lying. Jamie Foxx still alive.
Tito Jackson.
You ass.
Blood, Tito is Jamie Foxx. You lying.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, Paru, I call Snoop right now. You lying, nigga. You lying.
Look at his eyes. You know how people, when they get real drunk and their eyes start looking like that? That's a whole nother... There's something else in there. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, baby. And, yeah, I could definitely see something in there.
I would...
And Snoop is Beyonce.
Call Snoop right now.
On that one right now. I don't know.
What's the message for those victims out there, if you don't mind me asking?
Ain't no victim unless she got in your booty hole. If Jaguar right, you in your ass, you are a superstar right now. That means that you're Usher.
That would be Vlad.
Remember you said you broke that boy booty hole?
That would be Vlad.
You broke his booty hole.
Now, in the beginning of this, he said Jaguar is Diddy. Diddy is Jay-Z. Jay-Z is such and such. So right now, I would more so think that he's talking to Diddy, even though he's looking at Jag. And Jag is like, nah, you ain't finna put that on me because that was Vlad.
Because Vlad,
No, you said no, you
Vlad been on
Wait a minute, no. See, that's what I'm talking about. And then you be lying to people, see?
I ain't lying to nobody. Vlad just yesterday. He said he got the Ooska Swoosh Watch. He said he got it.
With me.
I lied to you not. It's an easy day.
So what's up? How much?
I'm telling you, that's a whole ass nigga. Y'all asked for it.
Hey, do y'all believe anyone else was having P. Diddy type parties in Hollywood? Does that happen on a regular?
I don't know. I've been partying in 64.
Oh.
Party gonna stay pop.
What he said.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Soon as I get home, soon as I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the real man that's gonna actually do that, like change the diapers.
So what's your favorite male love song?
My favorite male love song would be honestly, it would be no, I can't do no Lionel Richie because I don't know the words. I
Most
see
people
you, Lionel.
don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
And yes,
the coolest one is the coolest one to me is he said what the guy say? I want to say it right. He said, love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to really love somebody. Oh, love, though the tears may fade away, I'm so glad your love will stay, 'cause I love you, and you show me, Jesus, what it really means to love. The nights that I cried, you love me. You know what I mean? Like, when I should have died, you love me.
This man, they asked this man in the midst of him and all these different personalities coming out, what is your favorite male love song? And he started singing some sound like, I don't even know if that is even a song, but a similar song. Sounds like he started singing a gospel song. A gospel song about the love of Jesus and how Jesus' love showed me what true love is. That's what I'm kind of like taking from that, which is, that's actually kind of awesome to even, because you ask somebody that, you wouldn't think that they would come up with a song like that.
Yeah, like it's a man talking to a man, but the man is not supposed to be Jesus. And it's a choir saying, that's how you taught me how to love. And when you say Jesus, you mean Jesus loving the choir and being the man of the church. And when you say Jesus, you say married to the church as Christ. Yeah, that's what I gotta be. Mary Magdalene.
That's actually heavy.
And right there, it just shows me how we all have our demons to bear, and we all fight and we all struggle with our own demons. It's like you literally watching this man right here struggle with his own demons and struggle with trying to get closer to Christ, trying to get closer to God, wanting that love from Christ, wanting that love from God. Yeah, that's kind of deep, man. That's kind of deep, but then still having that other side of you that's keeping you from 100% being whole. Kind of deep.
Yeah.
That was actually heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
That was.
You were heavy.
That was.
You went deep.
I'm agree with
Well,
you.
stop it, Whoopi.
You did.
Heck, what?
Can I ask for both of y'all sitting here, we're in 2024, the year of our...
And then the other one come out. The other one just come out. Oh, my God.
Lord, what do y'all feel is the gay agenda as of right now?
There's no...
if any.
You're tripping when you say GAY, that's happy.
Okay.
Homosexual agenda is a more intellectual perspective of what you want.
He had to strain him and say, first off, y'all need to stop saying gay because gay actually means happy.
Let's say
the homosexual agenda
homosexual.
in the year of our Lord 2024.
That's cool if you want to say it that way.
Yes.
I'd rather not answer that question because no one here is going to rectify that situation this fast.
Oh, it needs to be rectified?
Well, they want to rectify how they want to rectify, and we don't have to keep rectifying because it's already rectified.
That part.
Mm-hmm. You keep talking about the gay agenda, but the gay agenda is whatever agenda that y'all keep asking about is already set up. Like, that's no different than me saying, and this is no offense to the LGBTQ Q community. I'm not comparing to both, but this is just goes back to what I was saying as far as we're already in the beast system and we don't realize we're in the beast system and we're participating. You're already in it. People can be asking those type of questions all the time. Well, what do you think about the beast? I done had people ask me that when I talk about my spirit. Well, what do you think about the beast or the mark of the beast or this, that, and the third? And I'll get deeper on that. But it's like you're already in that system. It's already established. They already have power. You're already moving the way that and being influenced to move the way that they want you to move. So it's like if it can't be rectified right now, what are we even talking about it for? You know, y'all keep asking about it and we keep telling y'all that you're already in it.
A lot of rectum.
Yeah.
Erectile.
Erectile, I mean.
Yeah, fast. Real quick. Yeah, we don't do any of that anymore. No, we don't get stuck anymore. No.
Okay.
No, we make people very, very rich. Yeah.
So who runs Hollywood?
Oh, no. No one does it but themselves.
Now look. This is a whole nother entity that is talking. And it's kind of a little bit more. He was like, listen, we help them to become rich. Okay. We're already helping them to become rich. We're already established. Is this entity talking through him right friggin' now? Keep listening. This is like, I'm telling you.
Do you have a talent? Your talent runs Hollywood, and we'll stop you when you go too far.
Who is we? What?
We're called family. That's it. We're no longer this and that and all that cool stuff that you think. We've been talking, and it's not like how you feel.
Okay, Jaguar, right?
He don't even know he talking to another
entity.
entity.
The elites. I mean, what you're saying. Who is scared of you?
Everyone.
Is when you take an astringent agent like me and you put it into an ecosystem that is imbalanced, everyone is afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm. Because it's gonna make you.
There's a lot of people that want things to stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they want it is because that's the only way they're ever going to get it. See, pure talent is pure talent. Pure whore is pure whore. What's the line between the two? Hollywood. Am I wrong?
He's like, shh.
You're not.
You can't disrespect. You can only go on.
So I have to ask, for those people out there that believe in this thing that exists, is there such thing as a matrix? Are we all embedded in the system? And I don't say this to be sincere, I mean that is there something called programming that we are?
You're already programmed, baby. And this is why people are slightly waking up. He knows, this guy that's doing the interview, he knows something is wrong. Just like a lot of y'all know something is wrong, but you continue to participate thinking that that is going to solve the issue. And what's going to solve the issue is really stopping and looking at everything on a spiritual level and then coming together and starting to fight. Stop fucking participating in the beast system. Once everybody stops participating in the beast system, then we're going to have to face whatever comes with that. And in order to change things, is a lot of sacrifice, just like Jesus, is going to have to happen. In order for change to happen, sacrifice is extremely important. And we don't understand that. And not a lot of people is ready to sacrifice. You out here living your little good lives. You ain't over there in the Irans and the Israels and the Ukraines where they going through all these wars and stuff yet. But eventually something is going to happen that's going to force everybody. My friend asked me the other day, she said, friend, I honestly think the way everything is going, Jesus is going to come back soon. Everything is going to change. And I said, no, it's not. I said, because the kingdom of God is already within inside of you. Jesus told us the kingdom of God is within inside of you already. You have everything that is inside of you to make a change happen. In that case, then, I said, why are babies still starving? Why are babies still dying by the freaking day? Okay, being trafficked, being harmed, being killed. This has been going on through centuries and centuries and centuries. Slavery, centuries and centuries. Nothing has never happened until people rise up and they freaking fight. Jesus prayed all day. Jesus was the supreme being. The supreme being. If anybody asked God for anything and got anything and had the most favor from God, it would have been Jesus Christ. But guess what? He still had to die. He still had to sacrifice. He still had to get tortured in a certain type of a way. And the only thing that helped him to get through that, it was the God that was within inside of him, and it helped to push change. You're already in the matrix, baby. You're already in that system because you see everything for face value. As long as you keep seeing everything, as long as you keep walking outside and looking up at the sky and being like, that is the sky. Who the fuck told you that was the sky? You didn't get to form that assumption on your own as to what that was. Your mama probably told you that is the sky. You went to school, they tell you that is the sky. You're being programmed. Okay? When you look up, is that really the sky? Or is it the sky because we all believe that on a collective? It gets deep. You got to really think. You got to really freaking think.
Program 2.
You know, she wrote The Matrix.
Come on.
It's a whole bunch of different entities jumping out of him. So you just have to laugh, but just really take in the deep stuff of what they're saying.
No, that she wrote The Matrix.
Because she is looking like somebody from off the Matrix right now. Like, you got to really...
She really wrote the movie.
Come on, babe. Come on.
Hey,
You honor me. Listen to
Haru, am I lying?
You honor
I
me.
know. I'm just like, yo, bro, like, that's all your bread. That's all your money.
You honor me. And I'm going to tell you why.
They trying to take your movie? That's cute. You doing music and you wrote The Matrix.
Yeah.
It's adorable that you're doing music with people, but you wrote the fucking movie.
I understand.
And if you want to look at that on a spiritual level, instead of really laughing about it, really think about what he's saying. He was like, yeah, you be out here doing the movie, but you actually wrote The Matrix. Like, it's like, in a way, it's kind of like, it's like she didn't necessarily write The Matrix, but it's like she is one of the pieces that is out here awakening people to knowing that they are freaking entrapped in a goddamn matrix.